I am so glad that I learned these 5 wealthy woman habits in my early 20s because it allowed me to build a multi-6-figure business. And it truly gave me the freedom where I can live a life where I don't have to worry about money. And let me tell you, I have poured hours into reading books, watching hundreds of YouTube videos, even investing over $100,000 into coaches, mentors to learn and expand my knowledge in becoming rich. Because I did not come from a wealthy family. I was raised to believe that you have to work really hard for money, you have to save your money, work up the corporate ladder, and basically work 40 hours a week for somebody else for the rest of your life, but I was not about to do that. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing the top 5 wealthy woman habits that I learned that got me from making $500 a month living at my dad's house to moving to sunny Florida and building my own multi-6-figure business. And this video is still for you, even if you don't have a business or you don't, want to start your own. This will still help you financially when it comes to being rich, making your own money, and basically being that wealthy woman. So let's get into it. Number 1 is creating a stream of income that doesn't require you to exchange your time for money. And I cannot emphasize how important this is, especially in today's economy and day and age. It's like, even if you have a stable 9-to-5 job, you always want to have an additional stream of income that you can rely on because you never know what could happen to your job. Like, I don't even think it's a choice anymore. It is mandatory. And if you watch any of my other videos on my channel, I talk about so many different ways that you can create additional streams of income. One of my favorite ways is creating your own digital product. And although that does take a little bit of time and energy to set up, it does yield big profits in like the long term. However, one of my other favorite additional streams of income is actually affiliate marketing. Now, I have seen people make literally an additional $300 to $500 a single week simply by promoting products, especially like this girl right here. She is on TikTok and she has a bunch of products on her TikTok shop and she's promoting on a daily basis. And the crazy part is she only has 3,000 followers and she's making upwards to $1,000 to $2,000 every single month. That is insane to me. And normal people just like you can promote products and get paid a commission and start making money. So you can promote products on TikTok, you can become an Amazon affiliate, and even if you have a product that you love to use, just go to the company website and see if they have an affiliate program. I want to say like 75% of companies nowadays, they always have an affiliate program. So you already know that every time I use a product and I love it, whether it's a digital product, a software, or even a physical product, I am looking to see if they have an affiliate program because I want to be making money by simple products I use on a daily basis and products that I'm already probably sharing with my audience. Wealthy woman habit number 2 is investing a portion of your income into long-term investments. Now, I invest at least 10% of my monthly income into long-term investments. Now, I always invest into really safe stocks because my goal isn't necessarily to make fast cash with my investments right away, but to have long-term money that is coming in and will build over the course of like the next few decades. So right now I invest into a diversified portfolio with American Century, and that's basically a combination of stocks, bonds, and short-term investments, which is something that I really like because you're not just investing into like one stock or one bond, you are diversifying it into multiple, therefore you're probably going to get a better return. And for me personally, this is really easy because my accountant actually put me on payroll for my company. So automatically every single month when I get my paycheck, they just take 10% of my paycheck and invest it into this diversified portfolio. So if you do have your own business or you just have a little bit of extra income, I highly recommend investing into a financial advisor and just getting some consultation on where you should be putting your money. Because I will tell you, I am not the first to know all about investments, but my accountant and financial advisor has really helped me take all my hardworking money that I have earned over the past few years and actually make it work for me. And I always say, if you don't have the additional money to hire someone, YouTube, there are probably thousands of YouTube videos teaching you how to take your current money, even if it's an additional $10 or $20 a single month, and invest it into long-term assets. So before we get into wealthy woman habit number number 3, if you guys are loving this video, don't forget to comment and hit subscribe because we are on the journey of reaching 100,000 subscribers and family over here. Now, number 3, I have actually been doing for a very, very long time, but it blew my mind when I learned not many people actually do this. And number 3 is pay all your bills on one single day of the month, preferably, of course, the first of the month, and have it set automatically so you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the month. Now, I find the less that I worry or focus on paying bills, the more money that I actually make. Now, I used to have a really poor relationship with money where I wanted to save all my money and I never wanted to spend it on bills. So I have found if I just spent one day paying my bills, the rest of the month I could just use the money for investments or honestly just on myself, and I can focus on just making more money. And to be honest, after learning money is just energy and it needs to flow, meaning it needs to go in and out for you to actually make more money, it was just easier for me to pay all my bills on one day of the month. Now, I honestly love spending my money now because I know every single penny that I spend, it comes back to me 10 times and more. But if you have anxiety around money like what I used to, definitely set your bills, if you can, to get just paid automatically every single first of the month, or just, time block 30 minutes or an hour to pay all your bills on the first. So that way the rest of the month you can really just focus on amplifying your cash flow and being that wealthy woman. Number 4, do not rely on a man for money. Now, if you grew up in a household where your dad basically paid for everything for you, a lot similar like mine did, you can get really comfortable very quickly. But when I got to college and I graduated, I was still living at my dad's house. However, I wanted to move out of Iowa and move to Florida. And of course, he was not gonna help me do that. So I had to make my own money in order for me to basically create my new life. Now, almost 5 years later, I live in sunny Florida. I own a multi-six-figure business. I'm actually engaged to my fiance who does pay all of our bills for us. Now, the part that I want women to understand is it is okay for men to pay for you. And honestly, that's what I prefer. But you should always have your own money and your own income stream because it gives you that safety net to basically do whatever you want and still have your own independence when it comes to investing in yourself, your goals, and your investment. But you should always have your own money and your own income stream because not only is it a safety net for you, it gives you the independence to freely invest and use your money into your own goals, your own ambitions, and potentially even your own business, even if your significant other gives you money. And the reason why I say this is a wealthy woman habit is because I have seen way too many women in their own relationships basically stuck. They can't get out of relationships or they can't go after their goals because either A, their husband doesn't give them money or they're not supportive. Therefore, they're basically just stuck and they don't have any financial means on their own. So don't rely on a man for money. Yes, they can pay for you, and once again, that's what I prefer. However, every single female should have her own money and her own income stream. Last but certainly not least, this is probably one of my favorite ones, is number 5, learn a high income skill. And this honestly goes hand in hand with don't rely on a man for money, because if you have your own high income skill, you can always get paid a lot of money. And if you guys don't know what a high income skill is, it's basically having expertise and knowledge in a specific area where people are willing to pay you a lot of money to either learn from you or consult with you. And a high income skill can honestly be anything from graphic design, digital marketing, copywriting, even to like relationship therapists, coaches, and leadership skills. And one of the very first high income skills that I learned in my early 20s was actually goal setting. And yes, believe it or not, people pay me big money to learn how to goal set and actually reach their goals. And this is actually how I started my brand on social media. I was so obsessed with pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, setting goals and actually reaching them. And everybody saw that I was literally going above and beyond than a typical college student. And they would reach out and ask, hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z. Will you help me do it? And one of the first ever clients that I consulted paid me $2,000 for 3 months to help him basically build the confidence and set the goals and actually reach them for him to build a brand on social media. So you can learn a high income skill by simply watching YouTube videos, reading books, or even investing to learn from courses and mentors. These wealthy woman habits will literally catapult you into your next level when it comes to financial freedom. And if you want to learn how to build your own business in the next 3 months, make sure to watch this video. I love you ladies so much. Go get rich, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, make sure that you stay unforgettable.